Hello everybody and welcome back to Fishy. It's been a while, but I figured we might as well pick this one back up as well. I'm going back to a lot of older games on my channel, so let's continue with this one. See what happens next. Monica and Delane are already in the Ray's room when you enter. And besides, they're mostly harmless. I don't know, these stingers are freaking me out. Actually, those are manta rays, plus stingrays don't attack unless antagonized by a predator. Their barbed tails are only used for protection, although they are closely related to sharks and don't have bones, just like their shark relatives. Rays glide through the water. This tank is really big, the biggest you've seen so far. It's making you uncomfortable. You step back and survey the room. Plaques detailing the different types of rays and facts about their natural habitats line the wall. There's a doorway on the left side of the room with a restricted area, no entry sign in front of it. The room past the doorway is dark, but you can see something on the floor. It's like a broom handle. The object is partially obscured by the doorway. You walk closer. A janitor's trash can and equipment are knocked over, cleaning items strewn haphazardly on the floor, and there's something behind it. You get closer. What is that? Hey, Hi, Nunya Business. Oh, shit, I forgot I named myself that. How's it going? Remember these restricted areas I mentioned before? This is one of those, so you're going to want to head back to the exhibits. What's all the stuff on the floor? Heh, we're kind of short-staffed these days. Janitor probably knocked it over. We'll get it cleaned up real quick. Why are you sweating? That's why these areas are restricted, so kids don't see the messes we leave behind. Heh. You make your way back to the group. Only account for 306 deaths by drowning per year. Wow, Delane, you sure know a lot of really bummer facts. I want to be a marine biologist someday, so I do know a lot of facts. Sorry if knowledge bums you out. Chill, you guys are giving the fish anxiety. Whatever. Hey guys, come quick, they're feeding the sharks in the deep ocean tank. Oh, I've got to take a selfie with that. That does sound pretty cool. Yeah, come on. Toby turns to follow Monica and Delane. Then he looks back. Misha, you coming? Sure, yeah. Oh, don't leave me alone, you promised. Misha doesn't hear you, or maybe she pretends not to hear you. She runs after the others. Aww. The room is silent. You're alone, right? You look at the rays, and then at the handle of the broom still peeking out from the restricted area. And the guide wasn't here. Wasn't he here? Where did he go? You feel your heart beating faster. A sign on the wall points towards a hallway, labeled Open Seas. That sounds fine. You walk towards it quickly. You immediately notice change when you enter the Open Seas room. The room is circular, and unlike other rooms, there are no tanks on the walls. You look up. Shiny fish swim in endless circles around the top of the room in a giant circular tank. You take a moment, breathing hard. You're feeling lightheaded. You sigh and sit down on the floor. So this sucks. You didn't even want to come here. Why did you come here? Because Misha told you to come? Why? She doesn't even seem to care now. She left. Maybe you're just her backup friend. Maybe she likes having you around in case there's no one better to hang out with. Maybe she likes that you don't have very many other friends. Maybe she likes that you need her. You hold your bare arm against your chest. You're freezing, but also somehow sweaty. And Monica only invited you because you're in her class, and she has to invite everyone. You've only talked to Monica like 4 times. Does she even know your name? Our name is Nunya Business, so she may think that we're just being mean whenever we talk to her. You could be home, doing something you enjoy, but instead you're here, doing this because maybe you really wanted to believe Misha. Maybe you also wanted to feel wanted. You tilt your head back and stare up at the fish again. You try to focus on one fish and follow it all the way around the room. You keep losing it in the swarm of other identical fish, which shimmer silver in the light. Your neck's beginning to hurt looking up, and your head hurts as well. There's quite a lot of water above you. How thick was the glass again? The headache is getting stronger, but you can't stop looking, can't stop staring at the fish. Oh no, not again. You're beginning to feel a little motion sick. You're sitting, but it hasn't helped you catch your breath. Oh, are you that out of shape? You wonder what happens if you throw up in an aquarium. Oh, maybe you go to jail. Fish jail. You take a deep breath and stare at a single point of glass on the tank. You focus on that area, shutting out everything else. And then the glass cracks. Oh, I don't like that. The fish swarm. Hundreds, thousands of fish weaving in and out of the pack, in and out of the holes inside each other, thousands of glassy eyes staring right at you. There are so many of them, they create their own object, a heavy object, one that can crush you. Thousands of tiny writhing bodies in pain because you upset them, and now they're dying and they're going to take you with them. The swarm reaches out one giant tendril, an arm bigger than your entire body, and plants it on the seafloor. Then, from its writhing body, it extends another tendril, and another, all bending at odd angles. Even though it's millions of fish, you feel a reverberation in your bones as the knees break to bend backwards. It tries to move. It can't. It's dying. It screams in pain, each limb breaking under the weight of the swarm, each time a new one growing back. And they all have eyes, and they're all staring at you. The swarm screeches and bends, reforms into an enormous ball, and then a hole opens in the middle. Small at first, but now bigger. It's deep and black, and you can't see the bottom, just swarming, screaming, dying fish all the way into the void. It moves to swallow you, and it does swallow you. For a moment you can't scream, you can't move, you can't breathe. And then you can, and you do. You scream a lot, very loudly. You sit up from the floor. When did you even lie down? And stand up shakily, and you run. Run? You run. You don't look back. You don't look at where you're going. At some point you hit a restricted area sign and stumble. You keep running. It's dark. You slow down. You breathe. It's really dark now. Where are you? Half-finished posters line the walls. Empty tanks sit on the floor. A table is knocked over. Up ahead, you see light peeking through a doorway. You enter. You. None your business. Oh, the name really ruins the tension. Oh, never mind. You're finally here. Oh my god. Are you enjoying your trip to the aquarium? Is it playing out the way you expected? What did you expect anyway? Did you expect to have a nice time with your friends, making memories, learning about the natural world, growing as human beings? Maybe you anticipated some of it. Toadby's crudeness, Monica's arrogance, Misha's neglect. But maybe you were hopeful that in the end, despite everything, it would all be okay. You broken, desperate idiots. The vast ocean, in its infinite complexities, doesn't even acknowledge your existence. 100 million miles of sea, a void, and you, a lone blue whale. Come closer. I don't want, no! This is the part where it gets better, right? This is the part where your friends run in and save you. They say they've been looking for you this whole time. They say they are sorry for leaving you alone. You feel comforted. You feel safe. You feel accepted. That's what happens next, right? They'll be here any second. I think I can hear them now. You don't have to be rude. I'm clicking, but nothing's happening. My mistake. Must have been a stray Roomba. Oh, you're just a dick. Your classmates are enjoying their night. They're enjoying each other's company. They are making memories. They are learning about the natural world. They are growing as human beings. And they do not miss you. They haven't even noticed you're gone. No! You came here to prove yourself. And little blue whale, what did you prove? You proved that you were right about your classmates. That voice in your head, that one you could never quite silence, the one that says they're better off without you. Did you really want to believe they were your friends? Or did a tiny, bitter, angry part of you, the part that has been hurt, want to find justification for your anger, for your fear, for your pain? When you needed help, none came, and here you are, alone. So congratulations, little blue whale. You were right. What do I get for winning? Please? What now? None of your business. Oh, stop it. I'm not broken. What's that, little blue whale? I am not broken. Sure, lie to yourself. I am not broken. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you see the truth. I'm not broken. Give up. I'm not broken. Stop fighting. I am not broken. That's right. Get those nasty teeth out of my face. Stare at your own reflection. Look yourself in the eye and say that again. I dare you. I can't see my reflection? I don't like this. This is scary. Oh, I'm not saying anything. Oh, yes. I'm not broken. Haha. Fine. You need more proof then. Go ahead. Find some. Go, I'll get the fuck out of here. Run. Get away. Oh. You're in a glass tunnel. Large, dark fish swim above you, around you. An enormous shadow blocks the light from above, then disappears. Was that a shark? A whale shark? You really don't like sharks. It's nice. It's okay. You keep walking. Well, we did just see some really weird stuff. The light filtering through the water, through the kelp, through the moving fish, is odd. Oh. There are plaques spaced evenly along the railing with fun facts and small blurbs about the creatures kept here. Dazed, numb, and directionless, you read them. Tuna can swim at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour. There are over 30,000 different kinds of fish, all of which have their own colors and sizes. Many fish travel in schools to protect themselves from predators. Numerous sea dwellers use camouflage to blend in with their environment and confuse their hunters. That's relatable. You're back at the kelp forest. You remember this place. The room is colder than you remember. It must have been hours since you were last here. And up ahead, is that? Guys, it's me! I'm back! Toby, Monica, Delane, and Misha stand next to the kelp forest tank. Oh, I don't think that's them. Something's wrong. So close, in fact, that they're completely backlit by the light from the tank. You have no idea what a relief it is to find you guys. Oh, no. Oh, guys? Oh, hey, eels are my favorite. But other than that, this is scary. Run! Oh. The deep sea room, your worst fear, your only option. You pull the large doors close behind you and then lock them. You don't get the sense that anything's following you, but you want to be alone right now. Ooh. You survey the room. Sleeping bags and backpacks litter the floor. There's also a small table stacked several feet high with LaCroix cans. Classic Monica. Looking closer, you spot two familiar backpacks, yours and Misha's, but your sleeping bag isn't rolled up like the others. You see that Misha has laid out both your and her own sleeping bags next to each other, right up against the glass. She'd even found the blanket in your backpack, your favorite blanket from home, and folded it neatly over your sleeping bag. Aw, Misha. That was nice of her. Dazed and tired, you sit down on your sleeping bag and stare up at the enormous tank. Huge sharks swim higher than you can see. Smaller ones lurk near the bottom of the tank. It's almost like you're the one in a tank, looking out of a window into the ocean. It's beginning to scare you again. You feel your pulse rising. You feel that headache coming on, but you force yourself to look. Out of your peripherals, you see a giant shadow, bigger than the others, approach you from the right. You stare ahead. You will not look away. And then you blink. Oh? Aww! In front of you swims a giant lemon shark with a prosthetic fin. Its skin shimmers under the filtered rays of light. Just as it's about to swim out of sight, it turns. It does a few passes in front of you, lingering. You get the impression that it sees you. Hey there, friend. It flips its tail a little. It's not as scary as you thought it would be. I mean, sure, it's huge, but it's just swimming. It's kind of peaceful, actually. You lean back for a while and watch. Aww, we've got a buddy. The shark swims around, weaving in and out of the rocks, passing the other sharks, reaching the edge of the tank but never quite straying far from where you sit. There's a plaque at the bottom of the tank titled The Ocean Guardian. It has a picture of the shark with the prosthetic fin. Read it. Meet Bruce, a lemon shark from the Atlantic Ocean. You may notice that Bruce is a little different from our other sharks. Bruce was heavily injured after a run-in with an illegal shark-finning vessel. Due to the loss of his tail, or caudal fin, Bruce has been fitted with a prosthetic, which allows him to swim as gracefully as the other sharks. Despite his trauma and injury, Bruce has a calm temperament. He can be shy sometimes, but sharks are naturally social creatures, and Bruce is no exception. Bruce is especially friendly with sharks who are new to our aquarium, and is instrumental in acclimating new sharks to the aquarium environment. Because of this, our handlers have nicknamed Bruce the Ocean Guardian. Unfortunately, due to his injuries, Bruce is unable to survive in the wild. We are happy to provide a home for Bruce, our unique friend. You watch the sharks, the light of the tank dance over you, and you know, you're beginning to get it, why everyone loves aquariums so much. Sitting here, watching these sharks, is actually quite serene. You think you could sit here for hours. After a while, you hear the door open. Oh? Oh, none your business! Misha runs over and hugs you. She hugs you so hard you almost fall over. I'm so glad we found you. I was so scared. Is she crying? Guys, we found none your business. She's in here. Monica looks at you and smiles, sort of tiredly. Her hair is a little frizzy, like she's been running around. We've been looking all over for you, none your business. Are you okay? I'm okay. That's good. We were all pretty freaked out. Oh my gosh, none your business. Finally. Bro, it's you. Oh man, my heart is pounding. I was worried you fell in a tank or something. Toby, isn't there something you wanted to say to none your business? Something you've been talking about saying for the past hour? Remember? It was something like, I swear if I ever see her again, I'll tell her. What was the rest? Toby? Yeah. None your business. I'm really sorry for bothering you earlier. I thought it was just being funny, but then you went missing. I realized that maybe it wasn't very funny. I would have felt really bad if you got hurt or something. Anyway, I'm sorry. And, I think your arm is really cool. It reminds me of Iron Man. Pew pew! Yeah, that's it. Misha is still crying quietly into your shoulder. You've never seen her cry before. She's whispering something. I'm sorry. Hug her back. I'm glad you guys found me. I was scared too. Yeah, this place is kind of freaky at night. I wouldn't want to get lost here either. You didn't see what I saw, man. The octopus had teeth. Bet they've got some weird stuff hidden somewhere. You don't know. Misha pulls away from you, wiping her face with her hand. So my eyes are red because I'm tired, not because I was crying, by the way. I wasn't. Yeah, Misha, sure. But none your business. Are you sure you're okay? There's a first aid place or I don't know. Your friends stare at you. They all look concerned. You look back at them, and for the first time tonight, you're actually okay. I'm okay. Prove it. Doing the wave. Pretend to be a shark. Yeah, you're fine, you dork. Hey, you're my best friend. You're my best friend too. And you're all my best friends too. Ah, Toby. The search party is over. All your classmates filter back into the deep ocean room. Some of them hold flashlights or wear safety equipment. They're all excited to see you. They must have been looking really hard for you. Monica walks up to you and hands you a LaCroix. My parents can take you home if you want. We didn't do the cake or presents because we were looking for you, so maybe we can cut you a slice of cake to go? And you can have all the LaCroix you want. I mean it, the entire pile. I know we're not, best friends or anything, but, can I hug you? Yes. Monica hugs you tight, just for a second, and then let's go. Cool, well, anyway, want me to tell my parents to take you home? You look around at your friends. They're smiling, laughing, talking, as they set up their sleeping bags. You look at the tank. Bruce does another pass. You feel comforted. You feel safe. You feel accepted. I want to stay. Monica looks surprised. Okay, great! Then let's do cake, I guess. Aww. You spend the rest of the night hanging out with your friends. You eat cake, you open presents, you play games, and eventually you fall asleep under the watchful eyes of the Ocean Guardian. Aww. That's so sweet. Bruce is such a cute little shark. Oh, everyone's napping. Sleepy, sleepy. What's that? That's so cool. Bruce! Oh! Bruce? Excuse me, Bruce? Oh, that was such a sweet little story. Oh, I really liked it. I can't believe I didn't finish it last time. I guess I didn't know how long it was. I knew it was shorter, but I didn't know it was that short. But that's so cute. Oh, how adorable. I like Bruce. That was such a sweet little thing. Finding Bruce right at the end, making her feel better. Aw, we love Bruce. We stand Bruce. Unlocked bonus content. Ooh, we'll have to look at that because this game is just so cool. I really liked it. Even the scary parts were really cool. I liked all the characters, and I love the colors and the art. I like the art style a lot. It reminded me kind of like of a children's book in a way, if you know what I mean. Like it had that cute little design to it, but also when things got a little creepier, it was a lot easier to be scared by it because the art style just fit for that too. But either way, I had a good time. That was really nice. This is why I like games like this. Ones that do get a little scary but don't need to just like use jump scares to be scary. Ooh, look at that. We've got the lobby, magnificent jellies, kelp forests, tide pools, rays, ocean seas. Ooh. How nice. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed Fishy, and if you did, make sure to check the game for yourself and support the devs. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider checking out my channel, seeing all the other indie games I play. I play mostly indie games on my channel. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so make sure to check me out on there as well. Remember to take care of yourselves, watch out for octopus with teeth, and have a good day.